All right, just some raw thoughts. Looking at SPX, SPY, whatever you trade, doesn't matter. Basically, we're trying to correct some assumptions, correct some mistakes, correct a few aspects of trading that end up being like a sticking point. So right now, two key levels. We're looking at 3,900 and we're looking at 4K. So, and even today, before the big move went to, from, I think, 20-cent contracts, 4,000 to 240, which is 10x. We were looking at this candle and not even getting in early, just getting in at 39.50. From 39.50 to the high was, like I said, ended up being 10 back. So again, we're all the way oversold. We got some divergence coming up now. I mean, just remember, this happens. We can get a green candle and gap. As a matter of fact, I'm glad I'm talking to you guys tonight, because one thing we try to do is find similar candles. So the number one candle I look for is a bearish engulfing. So bearish engulfing here. We bearish engulfed here, continue down, and then we bearish engulfed again here, continue down. The last time we did that was a bearish engulfing. Let me find one. Find another one. Zoom out. We bearish engulfed here. See this bearish engulfing? That's when the body of this red candle covers the body of the previous red candle, and so we get a downtrend. So right now, I mean, what candle does this look like that would agree with the direction that we may be going tomorrow? Well, number one, we could run up. Remember, this candle here was it. This was supposed to be the reversal. All right, and we came right back down and tested again after we hold 3,900 twice. Once we dip here, we ought to be long all day. We dipped again back to 39.09 today. Actually, it was 39.06 was the low, and we got an 80-point move. So it's really easy if you trade what you see instead of trading what you want to see. So again, I'll have to pull up spot to get some volume, but just looking at this support, looking at support that holds, and then we got a square bottom instead of a wick. We got square. That means that from the jump, no bears tried to push this down. This was just all buying, all buying, no selling, basically. If you look at the 15-minute chart, I mean, we got a couple pullbacks before runs every 30-40 minutes. So like I said, tomorrow we got the Fed talking. Where is the news? We have a new, what in the world? Let me see. Let me look at spot. All right. It's not supposed to say that, but anyway. To buy side. So we got an imbalance on the buy side. We got a solid candle that's green, but again, we could open up inside. And if we open up inside, then we're going to be looking to retest, because we opened up inside. I'm looking a couple of days. This is SPY. I'm looking for SPX. All right. So outside candle, outside. This is engulfing again. So we engulfed here, and then we got a move that 39.28. Like I said, it went below, and that's what we thought it would do. We thought it would retest these lows, but it didn't. So this is a solid bottom. This is going to be a solid bottom. Now, if you consider 3900 support, then you have to look at this as a range. And this is why I thought that we could have a crazy move today, because the range of the daily chart, you're looking at 3964, 3900, 4018, 3900, which is where we close, all the way to 3040. Okay, so again, anywhere between here, you know, you can use this 50 average as resistance as well. So anywhere between here and here. So we may gap up tomorrow. If we gap up tomorrow, then I'm expecting a fade. I hope we do gap up tomorrow. I hope the Fed says something. We gap up tomorrow and then fade and then come all the way back down. Okay, because we've shown over and over and over that 4,000 being over 4,000 is not going to happen for long. And if we get over 4,000, then hey, you know, more power to us. It's just going to be a longer distance for us to fall back to support. Okay, so again, we can gap up. If we gap up like we did a few days ago, then we can sell off, retest the bottoms. But again, if we gap down, you know, we may still be testing these lows. So either way, I'm going to be looking to get short unless we get some really big relative strength. Let's look at, like I said, let's look at some candles and see if we can identify something similar. So again, even coming off this bottom, looking here, 714, we gap up. Okay, so we get this green candle, and then we gap up the next day. Next day we open up 39, almost 3900 again. That's that key level, 3900, and we sell off to 3014. Okay, so we're seeing this 3900 as a super strong key level. Okay, even here 39.93. Once we broke 30, 35, see, and I drew my support here because I knew if we didn't break 39.80, we could be in trouble to pull back as well. So 39.60, once we broke 39.60 a few days ago, we retested 3900. Here again, we break 39.60, we retest 3900 again, and then and again, remember, we're below these moving averages, so it's going to act as resistance, not trying to allow us to get above these again. Okay, once you get below, it's support, and then it becomes resistance. So again, these are just my thoughts. If we open up with a gap, I mean, look at what's going on here. We got 41.27. We got 41.27 for the 200 on the hourly chart, and then we have on the daily chart we got 40.20. Okay, so 40.20 on the daily chart as well. So it's going to be a weird candle because it's going to have to open up inside or even outside in order to run up just to sell back off. So Either way, we're going to look at we're going to look at establishing support, just like today. And again, today there was no reason why we shouldn't have been long after 3,900 held. So the more times we touch, the stronger support is. We touched 3,904, we touched 3,906, we closed at 3,903, actually 3,909. So once we dip down to 3,911 and we get a green bar, I mean it's over with. Just stay long and you can get 10x. So again, we are at a trend line. If we go beyond this trend line, then we're going to end up in the 420s. Okay, it's just simple as it gets. We're going to end up in the 420s. You see this resistance. You see that we could double top, but if we make a lower low and flush down to the mid 3960s, then I mean that can be an interesting level. But either way, we got the game plan. Month looks like it's trying to put in a low, so you know, we had plenty of time to go ahead and flush down to the 38s. We didn't, so we got to consider that being pretty bullish. Okay, this range, like I said, my range would be 4,100 for this month, unless we give up these 39 lows. If we give this up, then we are going to 37s. Period. So it's gonna be interesting. They're gonna try to make it hard for you, but again, just trade this range. You know, if we rally, we rally up to these levels. Right now it's 41, mid 41s on the monthly, all the way to 39. Now on the weekly, again, we got some strong support, and it's looking like I said, this 40, 50 is the range. So again, just remember, once we touch the bottom once, twice, then it's a good possibility that we continue to stay in this range. So again, if we open down, if we open inside and go down, then we're definitely testing 3,900. Will it break through and stay? Who knows? But we're not oversold that much, so it's a possibility. But again, I'm gonna look at the daily. Here, after this huge green bar, what happens? We open up level 44 all the way down to 42. So we got a 100-point move down here. We got a big move up. We got another big move up in continuation. So this is a possibility. And then we have another big move up. The Fed spoke, or we got CPI data, and then we sold off. Again, right here. Look at it. Look at this candle. Look at this candle. This could be us. This could be us running up, gapping up slightly, and then the next day, inside candle 42.72, and getting a 42.70 to 41.06. This is a 160-point move. So I mean, don't be surprised if that happens. I like to stay on the bearish side, especially when we're in a downtrend. But these bear market rallies can get pretty intense. So again, we can go to 40.20s, or again we can retest these lows. But the key is going to be to make sure that you're playing these levels 4,000 and 3,900. Anything else in between, you want to make sure we confirm. And with the 5-minute, you want to be sure that we stay in the uptrend. We establish this bottom, and we continue to rally up if you're on the bull side. And on the bear side, we're going to have to break below 3,900. We're going to have to break these moving averages. All right. Have a game plan. Execute.